What's up? The Falcons lost in overtime to the Colts. Let's get this thing zoomed in a little bit. That's a little too zoomed in. How's everyone doing? We got a we got a Saints game today. Whether that's a good or bad thing, that's really a personal preference. Let's hope we see more than 15 minutes of offense today. How we doing? How is everyone doing? Predictions, let me know. Let's get this thing shared on social media. Good morning. Saints wearing the color rush unis today, so we're gonna lose looking good in fashion. Blake Groupie cut at halftime. I wish. One more week until it's the bye week at least, and we won't have to watch this team. Oh man. Let's get a poll in here. Saints. Oh. I hope Tyler Shuck does something good today. Tyler Shuck, Devon Vele, I hope those two guys do something good today. It'd be really nice to see those guys do something good today. Can we talk about freaking Jonathan Taylor, man? The dude just had like 300 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. He's very much the MVP, right? Oh, what the hell just happened? Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is insane. I'm trying to set up my red zone setup as well. There we go. All right. A few minutes away from kickoff. Ready to be disappointed. Yeah. Definitely ready to be disappointed. Wish we had a reliable run game. Me too. The one guy who was reliable, Kendra Miller, his knee is all messed up. It's all torn. Should you bench Kamara? I don't know if I'm allowed to answer that, but I guess if you feel like you should, do what you feel is right. Things I want to see today. I want to see Tyler Shuck play more than 15 minutes. I want to see Devon Vele get like 5 catches today, maybe a touchdown. Audric Estime, the running back who they brought up from the practice squad, I'd like to see him get some handoffs. Same with Devin Neal. Like, I'm expecting the run game to be dog shit, but can it be a little less dog shit today? Can you get other running backs involved? Yeah, I'm curious to see what the receiver room is going to look like. No Rashid Shaheed, obviously now. The O-line is kind of cooked. They got Banks. And then they got Dylan Radins, who I think he's an upgrade over Trevor Penning. Luke Fortner's the center. He's been fine. Ruiz, and then Fuaga's out. They got Asim Richards in there. The offensive line is a little torn apart, just a little bit. Rest of the season is just gonna be extended training camp for. I'm viewing this season like a preseason, if that makes sense. Not really caring about the results, but looking at individual players to see how they perform. So like, is Tyler Shuck doing good? Is Kelvin Banks is the best player on this team? Let's be honest. Um, just don't expect wins, but look at individual performances over the results. Obviously, you want to win, but it might be better to get the number one pick this year than win. That's just a thought. We got Fred in the building. Anything bad that happens, Fred is gonna get smacked. And we also have a Saints football in here, for why not? For entertainment purposes, when the Saints get down 21-0. Oh yeah, West Coast, 10 a.m. Yep. I was at the Bills game, and I was realizing like Sunday night football on the East Coast must suck. Cause like, if imagine you're like a Saints fan as a kid growing up, living on the East Coast, and they play Sunday night football. Like you're probably not watching that game because the game is ending at 11. So, in terms of football, being on the West Coast, time wise, it works out because it's literally 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And if there's an international game like today, it starts at 6:30, which is kind of gross. But I caught the second half of the Panthers of the Falcons' loss, which was nice. It's cold in Indiana. I'm not saying the players Ross are willing to lose for draft position. I'm just saying it's probably better to look at individual performances over wins and losses. They're gonna try and win. They're just not good enough to win. Um, Freaking Jonathan Taylor in fantasy, 51 points is insane. 51 points. Saints kicking off first. Wearing the color rush unis with the white helmets. Very windy. They need a holder out there to hold the football on the kick. And here we go. Panthers are turning it out to about the 35. All right. Defense outside of the Rams game have been doing okay. Let's see if they can do something against the Panthers. These Saints unis are so fire. The helmets are awesome. It's too bad that they're just not a good team. All right, Bryce Young's going to throw in the first play to T-Mac, who gets a few yards. He was questionable, but he's playing today. You know what? When I said Kelvin Banks is the best player on the team, it might be Chase Young. Chase Young's a freaking monster. He's had, 3 sacks in 3 games? Oh, let's get this thing. Why is... We'll fix the play-by-play thing at commercial. I don't know why it's not working. All right, 2nd and 3. Hand off to Dowdle, who got a first down. See if we can fix this now, actually. All right, I don't know why it's not updating. We'll have to circle back at that. All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Play action. Chase Young almost batted it down. Nice tackle from Pete Warner, TFL. Second and 11 now for Carolina. Why is that not updating? All right, second and 11 now for the Panthers. They're going to run it to Dowdle, who gets a few yards. Kool-Aid just tried to throw a punch. Let's see what's going on in red zone. Caleb, it's snowing a little bit in Chicago. All right, third down for Carolina. Would be great to get a stop here. Get Tyler Shuck the football. The Saints offense can hopefully get something going. Someone jumped. Plays going. Incomplete pass. There is a flag. It looked like someone jumped off sides for the Saints. Offsides on Brian Brzee. I really want to. I don't know why it's just showing ESPN Sportsbook on the top on this screen. It's supposed to show the play-by-play. We'll fix that. We'll fix that after this drive. Bryce Young keeps it on the read option. He's got a first down. There we go. We fixed it. How to do the turn it off and turn it on thing. There we go. Now this is fixed. Now Carolina, first down after a Bryce Young run. They're going to run it with Rico Dowdle. Okay. That was a good stop by Godshaw or Bullard? I think that was Bullard. Bullard with a nice run stuff right there. Chase Young was such a good signing. Yeah, I was very skeptical about it, but I'll admit that was... He shut me the fuck up. Sorry about language, but he has shut me the hell up. Hope he keeps doing that. I'd love to see him get another sack today. All right, Bryce Young's going to throw. Alante's blitzing, going out wide, and there's T-Mac open on Quincy Riley for a first down. We're getting dangerous to smacking Fred territory. Yeah, the commentators are saying that the blitz from Alante was so late. Yeah, he's blitzing 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. It's not a great design. Good job, Brandon Staley. All right, they're going to play action. Bryce Young has a shit ton of time. He's just going to dump it off to Dowdle for like a yard. They're probably trying to go downfield. Yeah, Young gets a lot of pressures. 3 sacks in 3 games is pretty nuts, though. Put me in at receiver. Put me at DB. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Just outside the 30. They're going to throw over the... Oh, that's tipped. Pick that. Oh, my gosh. Pick that, man. Reed and Warner were both there. I don't know if it was out of their reach, but it looked like one of them could have got it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, here's the replay. Who tipped it? Was it Brazil? Was that Bullard? Bullard making 2 plays on this drive. They actually smacked him in the head. Whatever works, though. All right, 3rd and 9. Bryce Young to throw under pressure over the middle. DeMario picked it. Go! DeMario with the interception. Unk still got it. And there's a flag. Roughing the passer. God damn it, Fred. Come on. The one time the defense does something good. Let's see this replay. That's a face mask. I don't know if that's roughing the passer. Fred. This is Fred's fault, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it. Uh-oh. Come on. Well, they're in the red zone now. It should be the Saints' ball, but it's not. They're going to run it with Rico Dowdle, who got a few yards. That freaking sucks, dude. The defense finally makes a play. It's also on Justin Reed. That was so unnecessary. He didn't have to go for him. The ball is clearly out. 2nd and 8. Here's Bryce Young. Dumps it off to Rico Dowdle, who's butt naked open and got a 1st down. How is their best player of the season just that butt naked open? Did the commentator just say, let me put my peen on you? Or bean? I've never heard either of those terms. And we're almost halfway through the 1st quarter. Watch him throw a fade at T-Mac at the bottom. Oh, they're going to run it. Rico Dowdle has a lane, and he's in for the touchdown. And they took off 7 minutes of the 1st quarter. Unbelievable, man. Fred, damn it. We literally had a pick. Oh, my gosh. Brian Brzee getting bullied on that play. Unbelievable. PAT is good. Unbelievable. A 7-minute drive, had a pick, and Justin Reed, what are you doing? There was no reason to do that. Starting from behind again. Yeah, the Saints always start from behind while getting their behinds kicked. Jeez, man. Could have had a great start. But instead, we're down 7-0. Saints had 2 chances to get off the field on that drive. There's one where Ryan Brzee jumped off sides and the pass was dropped. But since he was off sides, it didn't matter. And then, obviously, Justin Reed's dumbass face mask penalty. Like, he was up in the air. Like, I understand trying to bat the ball down. But when he comes down, he, like, tries to grab Bryce Young's, like, face mask. Why? Why are we doing that? All right, guys. I'm about to go in. I need one of you guys to go long. I can launch this thing about like 20 yards. I'm just kidding. I can't throw for shit. Oh my gosh. What's going on in red zone? This Giants and Bears game, the snow looks cool, but I'm sure it's cold as hell over there. Jets and Browns. I'm sure that's going to be a fun one to watch. Oh, someone on the Browns just got a 20-yard run and then just got schmacked. Who's it? Number 83 in Cleveland. You know, with the Saints being 1-8, you got to have red zone on or something on the side so you can actually watch competent teams play football and not get pissed off. I saw J.J. McCarthy dropped a dime. I don't know to who. And we are back from commercial. Oh, Justin Reed got bullied by Coker. And now Coker is hurt for the Panthers. Cocker? You know who it is. Play drive, man. 12 plays is nasty. All right, who's ready for Saints 3 and out? Shit. Oh, ball bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Dante Pettis couldn't field the kick. Oh, Tyler Shuck's got the eye black today. All right, Struck. Do some cool shit. Let's do some cool shit. Kellen, draw up some cool shit. Let's see something cool happen, please. All right, well, because of the touchback, they now start at their own 20. AK's in the backfield. No Vele. Handoff to AK, who gets 5 yards, 5-6 yards. Decent run. More of that. Oh, Vele was on the field. I just can't see. This offensive line from week 1, there's only 2 starters remaining. Banks and Ruiz. All right, we got a 2nd and 4 now. Decent position. Let's not take a sack here. Play action. Shuck's gonna throw, and Shuck is sacked. What did I just say? Oh my gosh, Fred, you evil puppet. He had time. He had time on that play. He definitely had time on that play to do something. All right, now we're in 3rd and 12. After we got into a 2nd and 4. 3rd and 12. Throw it to Vele. Here's Shuck dropping back and breaks a sack. Avoids some pressure. Moving. Tyler Shuck. Yes! Go! How did he do that? Juwan Johnson, go! Down at the 30. What a play! What a freaking play from Shuck. Holy crap. He broke like 2 sacks on that play. Asim Richards gets his ass beat. He breaks a sack. What a great play. That was awesome. All right, here we go. Here's a run to Devin Neal. And Devin Neal's going. He's at like 15-yard run. Guys, is cool shit happening today? is cool shit happening today. We're in the red zone. Shuck keeps it, dumps it off to Juwan, who gets a few yards, almost fumbled that shit. I expected him to fumble it. What a play from Tyler Shuck, dude. That was awesome. Tyler Shuck is on some type shit right now. Let's see if we can get this thing posted to IG. 2nd and 6 now. That was like a 50-yard play to Juwan. All right, 2nd and 6. Taysom's in at tight end. Shuck to throw over the middle. There's Foster Moreau inside the 5. We're moving the football, guys. We're doing something. I feel something. All right, 1st and goal. Do we run it? All right, AK's in the backfield. They're in like a goal line formation. They give it to AK, who makes a nice move, breaks a tackle, and then goes backwards. We cannot take a field goal here. A touchdown has to be made. A touchdown has to be made. The red zone offense has been complete poo this season. Let's throw it to a Devon Vele. I got a Devon Vele touchdown. I don't bet or anything, but I think oh, no, Taysom's at quarterback. He's going to run. He's still going. Nothing. We cannot settle for a field goal. I want a touchdown. Third and goal. Please keep Shuck on the field. Put Vele on the field. All right, 3rd and goal. Kamara's in the back. Vele and Olave at the top. Shuck to throw. Has some time rolling out left. Zipping it. Incomplete. Fuck. All right, real quick. Do we go for it? My people in the chat, do we go for it? And they're sending Blake Groupie out there. Damn it, dude. We're 1 and 8. Why are we not going for it? Blake Groupie for like a 10-yard kick. Watch him miss this shit. All right, that's good. Saints got points. Man. We got down to the 3-yard line. Need a percentage on how many times he scored within the 10? Not much. It's probably like, I bet it's under 30%. Let's do something cool real quick. Let's do something cool. Give me a second. Let's do something cool, guys. Don't agree with kicking a field goal there. Look at this shit, guys. This is so cool. Let's mute that. Actually, this is not the full replay. Oh, we got 2 plays here to look at. So this is the Tyler Shuck play that got like 50 yards. Asim Richards gets his ass beat. Shuck breaks the sack. Does a nice job avoiding this sack and stepping up. And then avoids this dude. That's 3 guys right there who he avoided a sack with. And then launches it downfield to a wide open Juwan, who actually caught the football. Thank God. Awesome play. And then this is the Devin Neal run. We would have liked to see Devin Neal get a run at that goal line. This is like the Saints' best run of the season. Devin Neal cuts through the lanes. I don't know. Who is this who stopped blocking? Is that Ruiz? Ruiz, what are you doing? Why are you standing there? Block! But yeah. Some cool shit that we can do that. It is hot as hell in this room, guys. Someone on the Jets just pulled some crazy crap off. All right, guys. Why not go for it? I don't know. Maybe they just want to go for points. Maybe they just wanted points. I would have gone for it. You're 1-8. What do you got to lose? Do you really not trust your team to get 5 yards? I mean, they couldn't get 5 yards on 3 plays. Everyone in here, I appreciate all 34, 35 of you guys. Just double check. Make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to get to 15K very soon. Sometimes, like, you don't even realize. So just double check. Make sure you like the stream and all that. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their 28. They're going to run it. Here's Dowdle. Uh-oh. First down. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Let's see who got... Devon Godchaux got beat right there. DeMario got beat, and Pete Warner missed a tackle. And Brian Brzez's run defense wasn't great on that one. All right, another first down for the Panthers. Here's a run. That's a nice play from Pete Warner. Real nice play from Pete Warner. It's 2 good plays he's had today. Appreciate you, MKN. All right. 2nd and 9 would be... Let's not let them get like a few yards. Let's hold them to a 3rd and long situation. Not like it matters. So good anyway. Here's Dowdle on the run. Got like 4 yards, 3-4 yards. You know what I want to see? I want to see Jonas Sanker start making more plays again. He was killing it versus the Bills. He killed it versus the Giants. And then he's just kind of gotten a little bit silent. He had some decent moments last week. I'd like to see him start making a little bit more plays. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Kool-Aid is on T-Mac at the top. Looks like man coverage. 3rd and 6, and our safeties are playing 20 yards back. I don't get it. Young over the middle. Pass is tipped. DeMario bats it down. Yes. Yes. Thank you. We're 1 penalty away from this being an actually good game for us. Nice job from DeMario. It looked like that was tight coverage from Quincy Riley too. All right. Saints force a punt. Unless they commit a stupid penalty here, which we can't rule out, let's be honest. Let's block this punt. Let's block the punt. And not blocked. Back there to return is Dante Pettis. And that'll be... Oh my God. Gosh. What a punt! Damn it, Fred. You can't ask for a better freaking punt than that. Damn it. The only punt I've seen better than that was the Raiders punter Thursday night. All right, we got a minute left in the first quarter, and we're starting at our own 2-yard line. Please, Kellen Moore, do not run the football out of shotgun. Run it from under center. Do not run it from shotgun. At least while we're at the 2-yard line. Do whatever you want past the 20. But please, no shotgun runs from our own 2-yard line. It's a damn shame we have to even say that. Did the Jets, the Jets just had a freaking punt return touchdown. Let's see what's going on in fantasy football. Jacksonville, Parker Washington has a touchdown. The Jets have 2 special teams touchdowns. A 99-yard kickoff return and a 74-yard punt return. That's insane. They traded away their best players, and now they have 2 touchdowns on special teams. Dolphins beating the Bills. Malik Washington with the touchdown. Egbuka scored for Tampa. Bears beating Giants 7-0. Vikings up 7-3 on the Ravens. And Saints and Panthers 7-3. We're all watching that one. Shuck would be great with the starting O-line and receivers. He's starting to look confident. Yeah, I want to save my evaluation of that, for a little bit longer. But yeah, he looks a little bit more confident. I think the sack he took was on him. I felt like he held onto the ball a little too long. The goal line play to Olave, I'd have to see another angle of it. But yeah, let's just keep watching him play. They're in the shotgun. Do not run the football out of shotgun, please. Shuck's gonna throw it out wide, high pass to Olave, incomplete. Looked like he had a tight end at the bottom who was open, but that was a high pass. Not necessarily a great throw from Shuck. We got to get a few yards here. We got to get a cushion. We can't be punting the football from our own 2-yard line. All right, 2nd and 10. They're under center now. And they run it to Alvin. There's a big gap. There goes AK. And he's got like 7 yards. Good run. All right, now we have a little bit of breathing room. They don't have to snap it here. They could take it to the end of the first. Kamara's coming off the field. I'm assuming Devin Neal's coming in to pass block. It's the biggest tell on the Saints offense. Whenever Devin Neal's in the game, he's going to be pass blocking. 3rd and 3. Let's get some 3 yards, guys. Shuck snaps it. Under pressure. Is that a safety? Devin Neal was there. Is that a safety? That was ugly. That was ugly, guys. All right, well, 3 and out for the Saints. Shuck didn't see the pressure. Luckily, he was able to dump it off at Devin Neal's feet and not take the safety or the intentional grounding. Is Drake May all good? I just saw him take a hard-ish hit. Checking to see if there's anything on the timeline that I missed. All right, first quarter in the books. How are we feeling so far? 7-3. It's not a total disaster yet. How are we feeling about the first quarter? I feel like Shuck is he's doing all right. Obviously, he had the big play, and then had a dump off to Juwan. I feel like he's his chemistry with Olave is a little bit off. The red zone play didn't work, and then he missed him on a curl. Maybe that gets fixed with a more playing time with each other. Running game looks way better than I expected. Let's keep running the football. Can we please run the football with Devin Neal or Estime as well? Devin Neal got like a 15-yard run, and then we proceeded to not give him the football on the goal line. Estime, I'd like to see him get the football. He's kind of like a tank. Maybe he could provide some juice to the running game too. I don't remember who Shuck's other completion went to. Let me check. I know he completed 2 passes to Juwan. I don't know who the third one was to. Oh, Foster Moreau. No wide receivers have caught the pass for the Saints today. Only 2 tight ends. It's not a bad thing, just an observation. Juwan might be Shuck's favorite target. Yeah, these QBs like their tight ends. Rattler was a big Rattler was a big Juwan guy last season, and then he threw to him a decent amount this year. I think it might be the scheme too. Kellen Moore's play calling. All right, we're punting. At least we have a little bit of breathing room. Here's the punt. Oh, decent punt. He's fielding at his own 40. Isaac Yadam misses the tackle, and it gets to about midfield. That was a decent punt. That was like from where he punted it to where it was fielded, it was like a 60-yard punt. The Saints got to find their Rico Dowdle. I swear Kendra Miller would have been our Rico Dowdle. But he tore his ACL. Man. All right, 1st and 10 for the Carolina. Here's Bryce Young. He's going to throw it. Going downfield, testing Quincy Riley. Makes a nice play. On the rookie T-Mac. Quincy Riley. If we're being honest, he's played good outside of that Patriots game. Like Buka. I got him in fantasy. I want to see a little bit more of that. But yeah, Quincy Riley. I think he's been a stud. He's made some mistakes, but for the most part, I don't see him getting his ass beat as much as some of the other guys on the defense. Hopefully, I don't regret saying that. 2nd and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle, and the Saints stuff it. Justin Reed and a D tackle. I don't know which one, but they were in on that one. Was that Godshaw? 3rd and 9. I think someone's injured. Panthers player is injured. Oh my gosh. 8. I think Darius Slayton on the Giants just made a freaking insane catch. Holy crap. I don't know how many of you guys have like a little side thing going on while you watch the Saints game. But Darius Slayton just made a ridiculous catch in like the snow. It was insane. And Drake May just delivered a dime for a like 80-yard touchdown. Oh my gosh. Who's 18 on the Patriots? That dude's fast as hell. Is that Douglas? Drake May's insane, guys. Like, I think Jonathan Taylor's the MVP. He should be the MVP, but if you have to give it to a quarterback, I might give it to Drake May. I might give it to Matthew Stafford. I think Mahomes is probably in that conversation. I think that's about it for QBs. I think those three would be the only quarterbacks I would give the MVP. Kyle Williams is the Patriots guy who scored. Guy was fast as hell. I need J.J. McCarthy to start throwing the football to Justin Jefferson. I really don't know what to say during these commercial breaks, guys. I'm sorry. I try to look at Red Zone and talk about that, but right now they're showing J.J. McCarthy in the huddle. So there's not really anything to talk about. We're back from commercial, though, now. Third down. Saints' run defense has been pretty good today. So that's a positive. Let's see if they can get another stop here on 3rd and 9. It's a great time to make a play. I don't know who, but someone make a play. Isaiah Stallbird's in the game. Bryce Young's in a throw. He's under some pressure. And Nathan Shepard got a sack. The Saints get there and force a punt. Okay. We're here to play, guys. And if Shepard didn't get the sack, Chase Young was right there ready for Bryce Young anyway. Nice job from Nathan Shepard getting a sack. Okay. Here we are. Panthers punting it. Let's hope this ball doesn't go out at the 2-yard line. This is a fielded inside the 20. Here's Dante Pettis to the 25. All right. Let's go. Let's go, offense. Oh. Just dropped the ball. Let's go, offense. Jonathan Taylor dropped 49 on you. Dude, he got 51 in one of my leagues. He's insane. He had like 300 rushing yards and 3 or 2 touchdowns. I don't know how many, but dude's insane. I'm not even going to cap. I thought Jonathan Taylor's 2020 season was fake. Like, I thought it was just like a one-and-done, one-year wonder. But, boy, do I wish I had him in fantasy. Do I wish I had him on the Saints, too. All right. Let's go, Shuck. Let's go, Kellen. Taysom's in motion. They are going to run it with Alvin. He got like 3 yards. We'll take 3 yards. Tyler Shuck right now is 3 of 6 for 66 yards. 2 of those incompletions came looking for Olave. And he has not completed a pass to a wide receiver. All right, 2nd and 8. AK is still in. I'd like to see Devon Bailey get some targets. He's been on the field a lot today. Another run to Alvin. That one gets like two or three more yards. All right, 3rd and 5. Third and 4. This is manageable. Vele at the top of the screen, isolated. I bet that's Shuck making some audibles, making some changes. All right, Shuck, let's go. He hands it off to Alvin, who is just at the line. Go for it. I don't give a crap. Go for it. Do not punt this football, Kellen. Go for it. 4th and like inches. 4th and 1. Taysom Hill's coming on the field. Let's see where AK was ruled down. All right, he's like half a yard short. We can get half a yard. Right? We can get half a yard. Shucks in. Under center. Juwan in motion. They hand it off to Taysom. He got it. Okay. We got a 1st down. I thought, if I'm going to be honest, I kind of thought Taysom and him bobbled the handoff. But we got a 1st down. All right, let's start throwing the damn ball. Let's start throwing the football. Or run it with a Devin Neal. Get some of the other running backs involved, please. Devin Neal has like a 15-yard run in this game. I want to give him the football. All right, 1st down. Another run. This one goes nowhere, but backwards. Loss of 2. To AK. Would be nice to get other guys involved in the running game if you're going to run it. AK's been on the field for 5 straight plays. Cesar Ruiz getting his ass beat by Derek Brown. Cesar Ruiz just smacking him on the ass while he goes to tackle his teammate. 2nd down and 11. Okay, we got to throw it now, right? All right. Here we go. Shuck's throwing. He's under pressure. Stepping up. He's on the run and picks up like 4 yards. All right. Like 3rd and 7. 5 handoffs. Yeah. I think they're trying to establish the running game. I get that. They want that to be their identity, but if you're going to run the ball 5 times, get Devin Neal involved a little bit too. He had a really damn good run. And of course, when it's 3rd and long, they bring in Devin Neal because they're throwing. It's the most obvious tell. All right, Shuck's throwing. Decent time. He's going deep down the field. Olave, yes! Touchdown! Like 60 yards to Chris Olave. Tyler Shuck. I'm glazing you. Holy crap. Let's go. Tyler Shuck. An Olave hit. That's PI on horn too. Yes. Tyler Shuck, you are balling today. Tyler Shuck is balling today, guys. Oh my gosh. Tyler Shuck is giving me hope. Something I haven't felt ever. Tyler Shuck, I love you. Tyler Shuck. Insane Sally. Me with the Insane Sally or Olave? Either way, we can all agree that was awesome as hell. Me. You got to do what you got to do. Am I wrong for hitting the celly, though? Am I wrong for hitting the celly? Do we have the lead? Guys, we have a lead! It's a miracle. I got to get this thing posted real quick. I'll try and hurry my ass up and we can pull up the clip. But, Unlocked Abyss, do you blame me for the celly? I want to hit more of them. I want to see more cool shit so I can hit more insane cellies. Shuck looks comfortable. Shuck looks decent today. He's looking good. He's got us having hope boners right now. Yes, thank you. It's a reasonable celebration. I think it's more... I actually think the celebration wasn't insane enough, if I'm being honest. I need a photo of and surprisingly the same... I'm going to have to... Can I heart this? I want to try and put that in the video for later. The commentator saying surprisingly the Saints take a lead. All right, we're going to have to look at the replay a little bit later, guys. I still got to get this thing posted, and we're already back from replay. But holy hell. I feel something. I feel. If I'm being honest, I thought he was just chucking that shit down there and out of bounds. But it worked. Here's the return. Uh-oh. He got out to like the 40. Talishuk, keep doing that, and I'm just going to keep glazing you, buddy. I'll keep glazing you. What was that, 62-yard touchdown? That was awesome. All right, here we go. First down, Panthers. Bryce Young out wide to that guy. Don't know who number 0 is. Oh. Finally, the defense has something. Yes, now the defense is probably juiced up and like, hell yeah, we got a lead now. Now, this is the part of the game where the defense lets up a big touchdown and then it goes downhill. We've seen this story before, but let's hope that doesn't go this way. King Tyler, is he here? Bryce Young, handoff to Dowdle. Just short of the first down. Looked like Brian Brzee was yelling at the ref for a flag. We be shucking. We're shucking the Panthers, guys. If things keep going like this, I'm going to be shucking other teams all the rest of the season. Oh, my gosh. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Defense, if you can get another stop. Please. They're going to throw. Out wide. And Kool-Aid knocks it out of T-Mac's hands. Oh, yeah. Are we going to put belt to ass today to the Panthers? Are we shucking them? Have I considered therapy? Me? No. Who needs therapy? All right. 4th and 3. Who's ready for a Saints player to jump off sides? All right, there's the punt. And we're inside our own 10. If it's a commercial, we'll pull up the touchdown. I need Tyler Shuck to keep doing this. Because then we don't have to draft a quarterback in April. Okay, it's commercial. Let's do some cool shit real quick. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I thought he was just hucking this thing. I didn't even think Olave was going to be like able to catch this. I thought he was just throwing it out of bounds and the defender was pushing him out. But perfectly placed football. It obviously helps that J.C. Horn is his ass is on the ground. And Chris Olave walks into the end zone, jumps up here. Oh, they didn't show it. That is Chris Olave's 7th catch of 20 or more yards since week 6, tied most among wide receivers. That's cool. It's a cool number. Tyler Shuck. Oh, here we go. Here's Chris Olave. All right. Some cool shit we did right there, guys. It's awesome that we can look at plays without my channel getting clapped. What's up, Jerry? We need the Panthers, to be at 3rd and 40 to give up pass interference. We have, outside of the stupid Justin Reed face mask, this is not Saints football. We're watching. The Saints we're watching right now is the Saints that we saw like the first 5 weeks, where like they were competing with the Bills and competing with the Niners. That's the Saints we want to see, not the Saints that we've seen for the past month. That was a great throw from Shuck. Yeah, with Tyler Shuck, we're going to get more risk, more risk for sure, whether for both good and bad. And Olave caught it. Juwan cut the pass earlier. Guys, you won't believe this when I tell you. We now have a lead and the football on offense. Crazy, right? All right, here we go. Play action. Shuck going deep downfield again. And underthrown. Little underthrown. So Tyler Shuck has 4 completions for 130 yards. Oh, you want to know what's different, guys? I brought this up here for the first time today. Is this the good luck thing? Is this why we're doing good? Oh, Chris Olave's limping. He just gave a thumbs up, though. All right, 2nd and 10. Screen to Alvin Kamara. We got a screen. Look at Kamara go. Here's Alvin Kamara. Cut back. The commentator said he went to college for 7 years. Usually you're a doctor, not a... Oh, that's hilarious. But we got a screen to Alvin Kamara. Good design. Oh, if AK just cuts left right there, he might have scored. Play action, Shuck rolling out. Looking out to Moreau, incomplete. Is the football? Good luck, guys. Is it the Michael Thomas shirt? Shuck, 5 of 10 for 154 yards. He's averaging like 30 yards a pass. That's nuts. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Devin Neal, I think, is in the backfield. They hand it off to him. We got a Devin Neal run, and he got 5 yards. Please keep running it to Devin Neal. Kamara runs into a teammate again. Yeah. I don't know. If he literally just goes left, he would have had a tutty. He would have had a tutty. Also, by the way, no Trevor Penning. And the offensive line has been mostly okay. Maybe a little bit better at left guard. All right, 3rd and 5. Shuck's throwing. Has time. Dumps it off to Taysom, who drops the football. Damn it. Fred's bad juju. Passes a little behind him, but god damn it, dude. Catch the football, man. Why is it so hard to catch footballs on this team? Ball should have been a little bit better, no doubt about it. Should have been out in front, not behind him. Still got to catch it. All right, we're punting. We're punting. Good punt. Fielded inside the 10. Someone tackle him. Okay, Isaiah Stallbird with the tackle. Can we get a little bit more screens to Alvin Kamara, please? I think that was like his 2nd screen of the season, and it went for like 40, 30 yards. Also, like just nitpicking here. Where's Devon Bailey at? I see him on the field, but he's not getting the football. Maybe that's just a waste of a pick in a trade. Maybe the Saints just got fleeced. All right, I appreciate you guys all 40 of you in here. Just make sure, double check, see if you're subscribed. And then, because sometimes you don't even notice. And then, like the live if you're enjoying, if you're having a good time in here. Trying to get this Alvin Kamara screen posted to IG. That announcer is shit. What'd he say? I wasn't really listening. I was kind of listening to myself. What did he say? All right, we haven't checked in on Red Zone in a little bit. Bears and Giants is 7-7. Looks like the Giants are in the red zone. All right, let's get this thing posted real quick. Oh, I appreciate that, Lo Juma Sta. I hope I said your name right. Appreciate that. Very much appreciated, for sure. All right, we're back from commercial. They're at their own 14. Here's a run. P. Warner, nice tackle. They're doing a good job with the run defense today. Yeah, that opening drive is all the Panthers have done today. And really, they should have 0 points because Demario Davis got a pick. Chris Olave is going into the tent. Someone said on Twitter. Damn. Well, now Devon Bailey really needs to be involved. 2nd and 9. Bryce Young's throwing under pressure. And he's sacked by Cam Jordan. Guys, I feel something today. And even if Cam didn't get the sack, Alante was there on the blitz. What a move from Cam. Cam Jordan with the sack. Does Unk got it still? He kind of has it. I won't say he's fully got it. But, all right, 3rd and 18. They're at the 5. Dump off over the middle. They're just trying to get breathing room to punt the football. All right, Saints force a 3 now, and they're getting the ball back. They should have decent field position as long as this guy doesn't punt the freaking football a billion yards downfield. Cam Jordan is now 19th all-time in NFL history in sacks. All right, 4th and 7. They're punting. Nearly blocked by 84. Dante Pettis fields at the 25. What a freaking boot. And now he's running backwards and goes nowhere. So that was a shitty return. And now there's a flag. What's the penalty? What is the penalty? And both penalties are on the Saints. Lovely. And we lose 10 yards. So they're punter with an awesome punt, and then we commit penalties. Okay. We need a photo of Mr. Cam Jordan. Good stop by the defense. Special teams kind of sold a little bit. That was a freaking nasty punt, guys. Nasty punt. We need a Cam Jordan photo. Ideally in the color rush, of course. I don't know if I'll be able to find one. And it is getting hot as hell in here again. All right, offense. The Saints get the football at halftime. If we can, let's do something cool here. A field goal would be nice. I'd like to just see the offense stay on the field for a little bit. Get Devin Neal some handoffs. Hell, even Estime. Give him a carry or two. Just see if he can bring some juice to the running backs. Don't know what's going on with Olave. I'll try and find out in a minute. But if he's hurt, I mean, you really got to start relying on Devon Vele. Which they already should, but he doesn't have a target today. So, we'll see. They said all week that he was a guy who they expect to step up. And almost through the first half, he has 0 targets. We are back from commercial. I think the Saints have it at their own 15. All right. First down. AK's in the backfield. I don't see Chris Olave. Here's a run to Alvin. And then it gets a few yards. Nothing crazy. Oh. There's Olave. They gave him that varsity blue shot. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Olave out there. Shuck's looking to throw. Dumps it off to Devin Neal, who got a yard. Come on, we can't go 3 now. We cannot go 3 now. I mean, you can, but I don't want to see it. And the Saints went no huddle. Hike the football. They're not ready. Hike the football. They're not ready. And they're changing it up. 3rd and 6. You got Cooks, Olave, and Vele on the left of Tyler Shuck. Shuck's going to throw it. Dumps it off to Devin Neal, who makes a nice catch and got a first down. There we go. Devin Neal making some plays today. And there's a Panthers player who's hurt. Devin Neal's made some nice plays today. Get him more involved, please. Every time he's on the field, he's doing something good. Protecting the quarterback in pass protection, getting a decent run, or making a play as a receiver. And this Panthers guy's really upset about this injury. Unless, does he know he's like really injured? Like sometimes you know when you're cooked. Does he know like he has a really bad injury? All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. And they're just going to take it to the 2-minute warning. All right. Saints driving. 2 minutes left in the first half. They get the ball at the first half, and they have a lead for now. But they're doing good. They're doing good, fellas. Let's check in around the NFL and see what's going on. Browns and Jets tied 14-14. Jags beating the Texans 17-3. Parker Washington has 2 touchdowns. The Dolphins are beating the Bills 16-0. Damn. Bucks beating the Patriots 10-7. Nothing too crazy going on in that game. Giants Bears 7-7. Vikings beating the Ravens 10-6. And yeah, that's everything. That's everything around the league. Rattler and Shuck both were better than you thought they'd be. Yeah, Rattler was definitely better than I think a lot of people expected. Shuck to this point in this game, I think has been good. We got to see it for the rest of the season, but if he keeps doing what he's doing today and keeps getting better each week, hell yeah. And like if you keep losing but he's playing good, like I don't know. There's a world of like it's hard to say don't take a quarterback first overall if you have the first pick. But if Tyler Shuck keeps playing how he's playing right now, but you still lose just because the roster isn't good enough, like, what are you going to do about it? But if Tyler Shuck is playing good, you're going to win games and you won't get the first pick, so you won't draft it. Either way, though, I'm kind of on the Arvell Reese train right now. Like, if you have the 4th overall pick, Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, Jordan Tyson, maybe. I don't know if he's someone you want to take with the 4th pick. But I'm totally on board with not taking a QB with our first pick this year and giving Shuck another year, as long as he keeps improving. Shuck's doing good. Long game. Yeah, I think he needs to do a little bit better job of managing and seeing the blitzes and stuff. But he's doing good today. No real complaints. All right, first down. Here we go. Shuck out to Alvin, who got like 3 yards. If we could get a touchdown, then get the ball back at half. Woo! A 10-point lead. The Saints, a lead? Am I dreaming? All right, 2nd and 7. Here we go. Shuck to throw. Dumps it off to Alvin again. Did he get out? Did not get out of bounds. It looked like Vele was kind of open. I don't know if he would have gotten the first, though. How is it possible Vele does not have a single target in this game? We don't got any damn receivers other than Chris Olave. 3rd down and 4. Here we go. Shuck's going to throw, stepping up, going downfield. What a catch to Chris Olave, and there's a penalty. What's the flag? And Chris Olave is going to the sideline. He's in pain. Take Chris Olave out of the game, guys. Easier said than done. They're trying to win. Olave's your best player. But the dude can barely walk. That was a great play from Tyler Shuck. And an awesome catch from Chris Olave. Tyler Shuck is looking great today. Is it because it's the Panthers defense? I don't know. But regardless, I'm not going to complain. Shuck. Going downfield again. He's got a man. Vele! Vele caught that. He caught that. They're saying he's out of bounds. He got 1. Did not get the 2nd foot. Oh my gosh. Damn it. He caught it, just didn't stay in bounds. Do I live in New Orleans? No, I don't. I'm on the other side of the country, fellas. All right, 2nd and 10. 1:04 left. Here we go. Shuck, quick out pass to Olave, who's back in the game after dealing with an ankle injury. You got 3 timeouts, Kellen. You can call a timeout, Kellen. They're going no huddle. I'm not kicking no damn field goal from this distance with Blake Groupie unless there's 1 second left. We just wasted like 20 seconds. It's a run to Alvin Kamara. What are we doing? What was that? Awful game management, dude. Could have called a timeout. Could have gotten a play you liked. Could have thrown the football. Instead, we run it for 0 yards, and we're trying to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown. What's the logic in that? Let's go for it. It's 4th and 4. Defense isn't playing good. Let's go for it. Don't punt it. Let's go for it. Looks like Shuck's out there. They're going for it. If only they had like 20 extra additional seconds, guys. That was some Dennis Allen stuff there. DA would have taken the timeout. All right, 4th and 4. Call a timeout, Kellen. All right, they're trying to draw him off sides. Shuck's almost at 200 passing yards already. Go for it. What do not send Blake Groupie's ass out there. Please do not send Blake Groupie out there. Do not, Kellen. Please get Blake Groupie off of my screen. All right, he's walking towards us. I think we're going for it. Okay. Okay, I'd much rather go for it and not get it than kick a field goal with Blake Groupie. All right, 4th and 4. We're going for it. Devin Neal's in the game. You know they're throwing it. Gotta hike it. Game clock's at 3, 2. All right, Shuck. And there's a false start. Late snap. Oh, my gosh. You took all that time, and we're just going to punt. All of this just to punt the football. Luke Fortner snapped the football up his ass and then snapped it to Tyler Shuck. Okay. We have a center who can't snap the football. That was really ugly. That was very, 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 very ugly. All right, punt is not blocked. And it's out of bounds. And I'm assuming that'll take us to the halftime show. Unless Carolina's going to try and do something. Looks like the Canales is talking to Bryce Young. They might be trying to do something here. They got 2 timeouts, 20 seconds. They got to go like 40 yards to get in field goal range. I think Carolina's going to try and do something. All right. Bryce Young's in the shotgun. He is going to throw it. He is under pressure. He's rolling out left and just kind of throws it on the ground. 14 seconds now. I'm assuming they'll just knee it out. Bryce Young, 7 of 12, 41 yards. They're not in a take a knee formation. They might just run the football, though. They're throwing it. Bryce Young stepping up, dumps it off to number 0. He got a first down. 7 seconds left. That was just horrible game management from Kellen Moore at the end. 3rd down, you go no huddle, waste 20 seconds, call a timeout. Don't get it. It was like he was trying to settle for a field goal, and when he couldn't settle for a field goal, he went for it on 4th down, and then his players couldn't even snap the football or line up correctly. All right, 1st down and 10. 7 seconds left, and they're at the 32 and a false start. Let's take this thing to the halftime. And they run it. Gets like 5 yards, and that should hopefully do it for the first half. Yes. The Saints have a lead at halftime. It is a miracle, and Tyler Shuck was grabbing his ribs. Tyler Shuck looked like he was in a little bit of pain. Okay. Wasn't a bad call. If you're going to run the ball on 3rd down with 50 seconds left, like, it better be a play that works. Like, you should be trying to go for a touchdown there. It just feels like sometimes Kellen Moore doesn't know what he wants to do. It's like he gets decided that they're going to score a touchdown, and then he's like, oh, wait, no, let's go for a field goal. And when that doesn't work out, then it's like, okay, let's go for a touchdown and go for it. And then that doesn't work out. Okay. Let's do some more cool stuff, guys. Actually, let's look at the stats. I will not be able to see chat really, other than what is right there. So bear with me if I miss your comments. Tyler Shuck, 11 of 18, basically 200 yards, averaging 11 yards a pass. Nuts. This is crazy. Has 1 touchdown on the day, 0 picks, took 1 sack, almost took a safety. Has a passer rating of 116. He's looking really damn good. There's like little things, of course, he can improve on, but right now he's looking really damn good. Rushing wise, it's okay. AK 9 carries for 24 yards. Devin Neal is averaging 10 yards a carry. Maybe give that guy more than 2 runs, please. Maybe give that guy more than 2 carries. Shuck, 1 run for 3 yards. Taysom, 3 yards. They're trying to do the running game, get it established. Maybe get the guy who's averaging 10 yards a run the football. Receiving, Olave with 3 catches, 85 yards and a tutty, averaging 28.3 yards a catch. How perfect is that? 28.3 yards per catch. Shout out to all the Falcons fans out there who had to witness their team blow the biggest lead in NFL history. Although he's had 6 targets. Juwan, 2 catches, 56 yards. AK, decent here. Devon Bailey has 1 target, and he was out of bounds on that one. Defensively, Pete Warner's had a good day so far. Justin Reed, outside of the penalty, has been fine, I guess. Defense really isn't letting up too much down the field. Defensively and secondary, they've done a good job shutting down T-Mac. Not really letting up too many rushing yards. Bryce Young, 8 of 13, 54 yards. Saints doing a good job there. Sacked him twice. Only 51 rushing yards for the Panthers. That's great. Rico Dowdle's not doing a whole lot. Receiving, really nothing going on there for the Panthers. Saints are doing a hell of a job right now defensively. Offensively, it's Tyler Shuck. It's basically big plays or nothing for them right now. And they need to find a way to maybe find a middle ground to where you can, it's not just a 3-and-out or a 50-yard bomb. They have to find a way to find a neutral zone. Each team has 8 first downs. Saints have ran 33 plays while the Panthers have ran 28. Saints almost like tripling the Panthers' total yards in the first half. Panthers have an extra drive. Saints more than doubled the yards per play. This is crazy. When was the last time the Saints looked this good ever? Rushing, only 1 yard difference. Saints 0-1 in the red zone. Well, the Panthers are 1-1. 1 of 1. 4 penalties on the Saints. 1 on the Panthers. And time of possession is basically identical. Pretty wild. Let's look at some stuff that happened. This is the center who snapped the football up his ass and then to Tyler Shuck. Snaps it up the gooch. Realizes he still has the football and then snaps it again a little late. Here's a Shuck. This is an awesome pass to Chris Olave on that third down. Under some pressure. Steps up in the pocket. This is probably, at the end of the half, Tyler Shuck was walking off, grabbing his ribs. Looked a little in pain. I'm assuming this hit is why he was a little bit in pain. Takes a shot right in that rib cage a little bit. But this is an awesome throw. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome throw. Layers it over this defender. Leads Olave away from that defender. And Olave makes a good catch, goes up to get it. Damn it, I'm not talking well today. Cam Jordan thing. Here's the Devin Neal play. Devin Neal's looked good today. Get him the football a little bit more. This is a nice job too. Instead of just throwing Devin Neal flat right there on the curl, he throws him towards the middle of the field so he can get yak opportunities and get the first down. Because there's a guy right there waiting for him. That's a good pass from Shuck. Shuck is looking real damn good right now. And then Devin Neal got the first down. Cam Jordan on this sack, 79, just kind of lets him go freely, which is awesome. And he got a sack. Here's the screen to AK. AK read this poorly at the end. This is a good design. Guys get out there in space. Was that Dylan Radins out there who was blocking? Look at Dylan Radins right here. This is usually where Trevor Penning would play. Does Trevor Penning get this block? I don't know. Kamara reads it perfectly. Man, if he just turns left and shoots this gap, he has a touchdown. If he just shoots left and gets this gap, he might have a touchdown. But he runs into his teammate, realizes it a little bit too late, gets tackled. I don't know if we showed this, but this is the Shuck bomb to Olave we all saw. Great pocket, by the way. Offensive line's been somewhat decent today. I was kind of expecting them to get clapped. Shuck goes downfield. People were saying that was a push-off on Chris Olave. I don't think that was a push-off. I think the Panthers defender was making too much contact and then he fell. And then Chris Olave scores the touchdown for the Saints. And I think that's everything that we can go over that we haven't already. There we go. And we are back. Let's put this up to Gamecast. Let's get this other stuff pulled up. All right. How are we feeling at the half, guys? If we can keep playing like this, yeah. I don't know how much of this has to do with the Panthers being bad or Tyler Shuck killing it, but I'm glad it's happening. I'm very happy that it's happening. We also, by the way, we want the Jets to win. We want the Jets to win because if the Saints win, they still have, I think, the number 1 pick. Or maybe the Titans would, but they're on a bye or something. Either way, we want the other teams who are really bad to start winning as well. That way, the Saints can still end up with the higher draft pick. all 38 of you guys in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. These lives are always fun. They're more fun when people are in here. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Am I going to do the live stream for the NFL draft this year? Mark asked. Not sure. I did it last year. That was cool. We'll see. I'm still, it's a little ways down the line. If I do, it'll only be for day one, I think. Also depends what my school schedule is going to be looking like for that semester. But it's definitely something, obviously, I think about. We did it this past season, this past draft. That was cool. The big issue, though, with going live for the draft is that I'll be live for the draft, say round one that night. Then I do a video on the Saints pick, and then try and do a video on all the other picks, or recapping the draft. And then the next day is the draft. Like this past, what was it? Day 2 of the NFL draft. I was up to like 3 a.m. Editing a video, finishing it up. Then the next day was like day 3. Woke up at like 7, and it was a little tired that weekend. I'm not complaining. I'd much rather do that than not. It's on my mind though, Mark. Appreciate that, Papa Dots, SMP, Tristan B. Appreciate that. Glad you're here to hang out. Because last year when we were doing these lives, there'd be like 10 people in here. It was kind of awkward when I'd ask something. Also, the live streams also look so much better than they did last season. I have my own cool layout setup going on. Last year, it was kind of just bland and boring. We can do a lot more cool stuff here now, like show plays and highlights. So, yeah. Appreciate that. You can drive and listen as well. We got like a minute left in the halftime show, and then we'll be back. But man, Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck is looking freaking damn awesome. Devin Neal too. Obviously, like we've been saying, Devon Bailey getting involved would be nice too. And I think we're about to be back for the second half in a minute. Saints are receiving. They have a lead, which is a miracle. Kamara had a nice screen. Yeah, he looked like a vintage AK play. Devin Neal getting a little bit more involved would be nice. I need to see some more cool shit happen so I can have more unfiltered reactions and celebrations. Like whenever Tyler Shuck does something cool now, we might just have to like start shuck in the air, you know? I don't know. But I want to see some more cool stuff happen. Looks like we're about to be back for the second half. They're back from commercial, I think. Yes, we are. Saints get an offense. Let's get a touchdown here. This offensive possession, let's get a touchdown. Here's Pettis on the return. He's got a nice lane. Here he goes down the sideline, and he's down around the 40. Good return from Dante Pettis. Good field position. Let's take advantage of it. All right. Taysom Hill hands it off to AK, who gets a few yards. Would really like to see Devin Neal get some carries, man. More than 2. The guy's averaging 10 yards a carry. You want to start running the football effectively, that guy's the guy to do it with. All right. Shuck's back in the game. Play action. Shuck has a good pocket. Rolling out right, looking downfield. He's going downfield. Looking for Vele, just out of reach. Oh. Just out of reach for Vele. Third down now for the Saints offense. Vele's supposed to be your third down big body target. Let's see if they go to him. Devin Neal's in the game because they're about to throw the football. Biggest tell in the NFL. Panthers send a blitz. Neal picks it up. Here's Shuck rolling out left. He's going to run. Diving just at the first. I think there is a holding flag, though. Holding on Dylan Radins. Oh, yeah, that's a hold. Just a little bit of a hold. I'm just kidding. It was a decent hold. All right, well, now it's 3rd and 17. 5th penalty on the Saints today. 3rd and 17 now. From the 30. Shucks dropping back. Zips it over the middle. There's Devon Vele. 2 yards short of the first down. Tyler Shuck threads that. Go for it, Kellen. Go for it, Kellen. And I think they're coming off the field. 4th and 2. You can get 2 yards. Shuck delivered a dime right there. Threaded the needle. Yes, thank you, Mr. Commentator. They do need to get Vele more involved. Every time the ball's thrown his way, as long as it's catchable, he usually catches it. All right, here's the punt. It's not a fake. And down at the 10 on a fair catch. All right. Good punt. 3 and out for the Saints. Red Zone's been kind of a vanilla today. Every time I look down, it's just nothing's really going on. I really don't know why Kellen didn't go. 4th and 2, you're going to go for it on 4th and 4 before halftime. You can't go for it on 4th and 2 at midfield. That was frustrating. Baker Mayfield's looking like crap. Trevion Henderson with the touchdown run. He's involved. That dude's got some juice. Let's see what our chat has to say. Yeah, I really don't understand why you don't go for it. If you're going to go for it on 4th and 4 at midfield before halftime, you can go for it on 4th and 2 at midfield. All right, we're back. Carolina's at their own 10. See if the defense can keep doing their own thing. Play action. Bryce Young rolling out right. Dumps it off to T-Mac for like 7 yards. All right, 2nd and 3 for the Panthers. Up the middle, Dowdle is short of the first down. Brazil kind of put him in a headlock and brought him back. Is that not a penalty, though? I always thought, like, you can't... I don't know. I'm not saying it should... Oh, they got the first down anyway. I don't know what I was saying. Neck tackles. Like, if a horse collar tackle is a penalty, is a neck tackle not one? That's a hold, but they're not going to call it. Run to Dowdle for like a yard. Pete Warner's having a really good game. Josh Allen just pulled off the most insane shit I've ever seen. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Bryce Young quick pass out wide. Quincy Riley there immediately. They got like 5 yards. Josh Allen just pulled off some like Madden running around in the backfield for 30 seconds on 3rd and 15 and then got the first down. Third and 4 for Carolina. They're 1 of 5 today on 3rd downs. Saints showing blitz. Bryce Young's throwing out wide. Wide open man is Coker. First down, Panthers. I don't understand on 3rd and 4 why our DBs are playing 15 yards back. That's not... Shouldn't you be playing like 5 yards back max? 1st and 10 for Carolina. Looks like they're going to run it to Hubbard. They do. And he gets 2 yards. All right. 2nd and 7. Play action. Alante on the blitz. Bryce Young breaks a sack. Down the middle is a wide open guy. That's T-Mac. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this, guys? You're going to give us hope, and then you're going to take it away. They gave us hope, and now they're just going to take it away from us. All right, well, now they're in field goal range at the, 33 or something. Play action. Bryce Young, screen to Rico Dowdle. DeMario with a really good tackle. DeMario might have just saved a big play. That was an excellent tackle from DeMario. Second and 9 now for the Panthers after a good tackle from DeMario. They run it with Rico Dowdle, who gets 2 yards. Saints run defense doing a good job today. Rico Dowdle is not killing us like I think all of us thought he would. Third and 7. A stop here would be huge. A turnover would be even better. 3rd and 7 from the 30. Saints substituting a guy real late. They're showing a blitz. They do blitz. Bryce Young steps up, going downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Xavier Legette, the guy who no one can understand when he talks. And it's incomplete. A little overthrown. Honestly, Bryce Young could have ran that for the first down. I'm glad he didn't, though. All right. Fred lives to see another day. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! Yes! Who blocked that? The Panthers don't score. Nathan Shepard blocked it. I can't do it with the... There we go. The headphones have to be off when I do it. Nathan Shepard blocked it. Guys! We got hope back again. Please, offense. Can we do something? Tyler Shuck, do some cool shit. Kellen, give it to Devin Neal. I can't believe this game is going the way it is right now. I was kind of expecting like a 21 to 13 game in the Panthers' favor. But no. Saints are they're playing competent today. They're playing. This is how I wanted the Saints to play. I expect them to lose most of the games. But you can lose and have some positives. I feel like you're building towards something. Today, it feels like they're building towards something. You got Tyler Shuck balling out. Your defense is doing pretty damn good. You're blocking kicks. You're running the football somewhat okay. Biggest issue, really, Kellen Moore's lack of balls to go for it. His balls need to drop and go for it the same way how his teeth pop out. His balls need to pop out and actually go for some of these 4th and shorts. It's a wild sentence. But you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I hope. See if the thing's posted on social media so I can post it on IG. Does no one have the clip? It's a blocked kick. Surely someone's got it. We're back from a commercial. All right. I guess no one's gonna. There we go. I found it. All right, Saints get the ball back. Still with the lead. Offense, please. Please reward your defense and special teams for doing what they're supposed to do. By doing what you're supposed to do and score some damn points. Six minutes left in the third quarter. Can we play some damn football, please? Why are these refs having like a little sewing circle? What? What are we doing? How? What? What are we doing? What is this bullshit call? The Saints block it. Basically, the Saints blocked it, but someone on the Saints special teams touched it. Becomes a fumble. The Panthers recovered it, so now it's back to the Panthers football. What? We can't have nice things here, guys. I can't believe this. So we just wasted a... Oh my God. I've never seen nothing... I've literally, not a single time in my life have I seen something like that happen watching football. All right, well, Panthers have the ball now for whatever reason. Bryce Young's going to throw. Dumps it off to Sanders. Picks up 5. They're just yapping about some whatever. Don't understand that. Pitch to Dowdle. Gets a yard. Does anyone in chat understand what just happened? What's up, Bag Boy? Sorry I missed your comment. What's up? All right, here we go. Bryce Young throws over the middle on third down. T-Mac first down. They're in the red zone. I just can't believe that fumble blocked kick nonsense just happened. Like I'm pissed about that. I've never seen anything like that happen. The closest thing I could think of is last season, the Cowboys and Bengals played. I don't remember who, but someone blocked a punt, and the receiving team, someone touched the football, then it fumbled, then the punting team recovered it. I don't know who was who, but... Oh, he fumbled the handoff! The Saints got it! Ball doesn't lie! The Saints got it! Ball doesn't lie! Yes! The Panthers and these refs can suck my nuts. Let's go. Let me guess. It wasn't a handoff. Henceforth, it is still Panthers football. Thank you. Ball doesn't lie, guys. The ball does lie. We all know about the NFC Championship. Still, in this situation, the ball did not lie. I think Pete Warner recovered the fumble. He's having a good game. Oh my gosh. Ball doesn't lie. That's karma? Yeah. Hope we're not about to see 5 handoffs. I hope if they do 5 handoffs in a row, they actually get good yardage, not 2 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards. Also, hand it off to Devin Neal, please. Averaging 10 yards a carry. Might want to give that guy a little bit more, carries. Audric Estime, I'm not going to complain about him not getting carries. But wouldn't hurt to see what he's got. I'd like to see Devon Bailey get a few more targets. He's been targeted twice today. One he caught. He was just out of bounds. Nice catch, though. The other one was on 3rd and 17, and he got 15. Get him more involved, Kellen. Don't be a liar. All right, first down inside their own 20 now. Shuck's going to give it to Alvin. Here goes AK. Took kind of a big hit. Looked like an awkward collision. Second and 3. I think Taysom's at quarterback. They hand it off to Alvin. There goes AK for a first down. There he goes. Gets to about the 40-yard line on like a 15-yard run. AK's visor right now with these unis is so fire. So tough. The Ravens, of course, scored a touchdown with the running back at the 1, and it's not Derrick Henry. First and 10. Taysom Hill still at quarterback. And they give it to Alvin again. Can we not take Tyler Shuck off the field for too many plays? Like, the dude is killing it. He's looked damn good. Maybe keep him on the field and let him do some more cool shit. Second and 8 for the Saints. Devin Neal going out wide. 5 wide. No running back. Shuck making an adjustment. Game clock's down. 2, 1. They get the snap off. Rolling out right. There's Juwan. He actually caught it. Just shy of the first down. Someone on the Panther side is injured. All right, well, they got a decent drive going, but please just keep Tyler Shuck in the game. All 30 of you guys in here, appreciate you tuning in, hanging out. Always fun doing the lives. Double check to see if you're subscribed, like the live. Sometimes, you know, I know there's been times I watch a YouTuber and don't even realize I'm subscribed. So just double check. We're almost like 50 away from 15K. So just help out the channel if you get the chance. See what's going on around the NFL. Browns and Jets still at 17-17. Bills still losing 16-0 to the Dolphins. Giants beating the Bears 17-7. Ravens up 19-10 on the Vikings. And that about does it for games around the NFL right now. All right. Tyler Shuck lined up at the bottom of the screen at receiver. Taysom's at quarterback. Like, I understand why they're doing this, but please just let Tyler Shuck keep playing football. And they didn't even get the first down. 4th and 2 from midfield. You're going to punt this one too, Kellen? Drop your nuts and go for it. Stop running this damn Taysom play. It hasn't worked outside of one time this season. Let Tyler Shuck keep doing what he's been doing. There's no need to take him out of his rhythm. 4th and 1. We're going for this one. Let's see if they can actually snap it. Shuck's under center. 4, 3, 2, 1. They snap it. Hand off to AK. He somehow got that. It looked like he was about to lose some yards, but Kamara got it. No idea how, but he got it. Cesar Ruiz getting his ass beat per usual. AK makes up for it. No idea how Kamara pulled that off. Play action on first down. Shuck dumps it off to Foster Moreau, who picks up like 9 yards. Nice to see Moreau a little bit more involved today. I guess he didn't get 9 yards. He got 6. 2nd and 4. They run it to Alvin. Here's AK just at the line. I don't know if he got it or not. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. A very uneventful 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can see some cool shit happen in the 4th, though. Still a close game. Yep. Let's a touchdown makes it a 2-score game, obviously. You all can do math, I hope. Can you guys do math? Either way. A touchdown would, I wouldn't say secure the game, but it would be pretty close, as damn close to securing game as it could possibly be. All right, put your predictions in the chat. Do we think a touchdown happens this drive? Field goal, turnover, missed field goal? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put in your predictions. I will say that Tyler Shuck's going to throw a touchdown to Juwan Johnson or Devon Vele. That's my prediction for this drive. Vele or Juwan is scoring this drive. Also, cut out the Taysom Hill shitty plays. They don't work. We don't need to keep watching it. Just keep giving it to Devin Neal or AK on 3rd and 2 if you're going to just do that. Taysom Hill does not got it anymore. Oh, the Bills are on the board. Josh Allen with a back shoulder touchdown to Keon Coleman. They got to go for 2, though. We got a 3rd and 1 coming up for the Saints. They're at the Panthers' 39-yard line. Give it to Devin Neal. Do not put Taysom Hill on the field. I've seen enough of the Taysom Hill shit. He should have retired. Saints legend and all, but it ain't it. They're measuring to see if the Saints actually got the first down. And first down Saints. They changed the ruling, so the Saints got a first down. All right. Let's start this 4th quarter off right. Please. And Tyler Shuck is coming off the field, and they're putting Taysom Hill on. Can we stop with the Taysom Hill gimmick in the big 2025, please? The Taysom Hill gimmick does not work in the big 2025. Let your rookie quarterback play. Taysom keeps it, throws it at the feet of Morrell, throws it away. What a great play, Kellen. You could have just had Tyler Shuck do that. Stop with the Taysom Hill gimmick, please. You can't run the exact same play like 5 times, and then one of the 5 times it's different and expect like a result. All right, Shuck's back in. 2nd and 10. Shuck's going to throw. Looking out wide to Chris Olave. Got like 6 yards. Third down and 5 coming up. Saints got to get to the 29 for a first. 3rd and 5. This is the Von Bailey territory. Throw a quick little slant or a quick out route to him. That's the guy who you want to get involved on those plays. 3rd and 5 audibles. They're just going to run this, aren't they? It's a run. That goes nowhere. 4th and 3. Kellen, drop your nuts. Go for it. Can we stop with these like 3rd and 5 runs, dude? So annoying. 4th and 4. These runs on 3rd down do not work, dude. 4th and 4. Saints 2 of 2 on 4th downs today. Play game clocked at 6, 5. Here we go. Shuck's throwing. Shuck under some pressure. Sacked. Damn it. Turnover on downs. Jeez. Asim Richards, the right tackle in for Fuaga, gives up the sack. That's frustrating. Maybe if you actually try to get a first down on 3rd down and not just run the ball. That was so predictable. The Saints just go brain dead once they pass the 50-yard line all season, no matter who's at QB. Play calling sucks the second half. I agree. Literally, like, that drive was pointless, too. It wasn't like Tyler Shuck got them downfield. It was Taysom Hill, handoff to AK. Taysom Hill, handoff to AK. Taysom Hill, run, handoff to AK. And then Taysom Hill, throwaway. And then that was it. Like, can we stop putting in Taysom Hill and messing up the quarterback, the young quarterback, quote-unquote young quarterback's development? Makes 0 sense to me. His game management and his play calling has been kind of dog shit. If the Saints lose this game, it's because of Kellen Moore. Like, going for it on 4th down, I agree. Like, I agree with going for it on 4th down. But running it on 3rd and 4, running this Taysom Hill gimmick. Tyler Shuck was cooking in the first half, and he's, like, done nothing in the second half because they're not throwing the football. If the Saints lose, we have Kellen Moore to thank for it. All right, Panthers football at the 40-yard line. Their own 40. Bryce Young hands it off to Hubbard, hitting the outside. He's got like 4 yards. Second and 5 now for the Panthers. Alante showing blitz. He doesn't blitz. Bryce Young to throw. Going downfield. Alante picked it. Go! Alante Taylor! Yes! Yes! Kellen Moore. Do not go brain dead on play calling. We have field position. Please, Kellen Moore. Do not start sucking. Kellen Moore's play calling once the Saints pass midfield is so dog shit. Can he please, like, do something here? All right, here we go. First down. Shuck hands it off to Alvin, and that goes nowhere. Can we please hand the football off to Devin Neal? Tyler Shuck to throw, zips it out. There's the new tight end they signed, Caden something. Payton. Mitchell Payton. Not Caden, that's my name. Mitchell Payton, the new tight end. Shuck's at 240 yards on the day. Devin Neal is in at running back. Can we run it with him? They do run it with him. That one goes nowhere. Ah. Second and 10 for the Saints coming up now. We got to get a touchdown. Like, if we can't get a touchdown here, it's like a shame. Like, that's embarrassing. Shuck's going to throw. Dumps it off to Devin Neal, who loses a yard or two. Almost fumbled it, but it went out of bounds. Third and long, all this to be short of the first down, go for a field goal, and then Blake Groupie misses it. We've seen this story go. We've seen this story before. Third and 12. Devon Bailey territory. Please. Here we go, Shuck, dropping back. Under some pressure, rolling out left, going down the field. There's Juwan Johnson. Touchdown. Yes. Great job from Tyler Shuck extending the play. And the Saints got 2 touchdowns. Juwan Johnson caught it. Man. The Saints got a lead. J.C. Horn falls down again. Good job from Shuck extending the play. Finding his man downfield. I don't think Juwan stepped out. All right, the Saints have a 10-point lead. The Saints about to get their second win. Groupie's kick, I think, is good. It's good. Saints up 17-7. Defense playing lights out. Hey, my video yesterday started off as a joke as an 8-game win streak, but guys, we are so back. No one in the league can mess with us when we play like this. The Rams and the Bills and the Chiefs, like they're scared of us now. They can't run from us now. Oh my gosh, I'm so delusional. Tyler Shuck has been awesome today. 2 touchdowns. I think he has like 270 yards. He's kicking ass. He's kicking some ass right now. He's shucking the Panthers. Oh, that might be my new favorite celebration. Rattler's not seeing the field again. I don't think he was going to see the field again. They said Shuck was their QB for the rest of the season, so. Guys, Tyler Shuck is making me feel something that is very dangerous, and that is hope. Tyler Shuck just set the record for most passing yards by a rookie in a single game, 268. Here's the kick return, out to like the 30. You know, I picked up Juwan in fantasy because he gets good fantasy points. I didn't start him, though. But he's got 19 points on the bench. It's rather unfortunate. Handoff to Rico Dowdle for the Panthers on first down. He gets nothing. They're going to have to start throwing it. Shuck is actually not... Yeah, Shuck is killing it. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. We're at 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. Bryce Young, time in the pocket, rolling out. Has to throw it away. Is that grounding? It is not intentional grounding. Third and 7 now. Defense can make another big play. This would be huge. Bryce Young in the shotgun. They're going to throw it. Here he goes. Under pressure over the middle. Dropped by T-Mac, or at least I think it was dropped. Incomplete, regardless. And there's a flag. Roughing the passer? Let me guess. Roughing the passer on Demario Davis. And the Saints extend a Panthers drive once again due to a roughing the passer penalty. That's not a flag, dude. That's not roughing the passer. These refs can suck my nuts. That's a weak-ass call. That's a Kellen Moore type penalty. That was very weak. Bryce Young, quick pass out to Coker for like 5. All right, we're at like 9 minutes now left in the game. Carolina is at the Saints 45. 2nd and 5. They run it with Dowdle, who gets nothing. It's like 3 yards. 3rd and 1. Third and a very long one. Bryce Young hands it off. Nowhere! Alontae Taylor smoked him. Damn. Alontae Taylor coming in hot. That hole, there was no hole for Dowdle to go through. Alontae Taylor filled that hole immediately. 4th and 2. And the Saints are playing like 10 yards back. Bryce Young to throw. And Chuba caught it. And I think they're marking him short. The Saints got to stop. Carl Granderson in coverage. And the Saints get the ball right back. Alontae Taylor being utilized, I think, very well today. Yeah, that's not a first down. Great job from Granderson. All right, Saints get the ball back. 7 minutes left until they get a win. Shuck hands it off to AK, and that goes, oh, loss of like a yard. Yikes. Okay. This is a good time to get Devin Neal and estimate some runs. Keep Taysom Hill on the sideline. But, yeah, Tyler Shuck's been killing it today. Second and 11. They're in the shotgun. Hike the ball. That's the delay of game. They don't call it. AK gets the handoff and gets like 6 yards. Definitely should have been a delay of game, but not complaining. 3rd and 6. You got to assume they're throwing it here. Shuck is 32 yards away from 300 passing yards. I kind of hope he can get it. Shuck's going to throw it. He's going down the field for Olave. One-handed snag. What a catch. And there's a flag. Really? Oh, it's against the Panthers. What a freaking catch from Olave. Awesome throw, too. Back shoulder, put it to where only Olave could get it. Tyler Shuck, I am glazing you. Shuck and the Panthers. You gotta like Shuck the Panthers, you know? What a freaking catch. I have hope again, guys. Olave's over 100 yards now. Can we get Shuck over 300? Can we get Shuck? He needs 19 yards to get over 300. They run it with Kamara. Got a few yards. Wow. Second and 8. Taysom. Why is Taysom Hill on my screen? I'm so tired of the Taysom Hill plays. Hands it off to Alvin, who got a first down. You can literally just keep Tyler Shuck in the game to hand it off to Alvin. I don't understand. Tyler Shuck is athletic. You can run read options with him. Whatever. Panthers called a timeout. 5:02 left in the game. Let's get Tyler Shuck another tutty. Let's get him his 19 yards, his 300-yard game, and 3 touchdowns. 300 for 3. Kamara looks like he's limping a little bit. AK's on the sideline. Taysom's at... Oh, my God. Devin Neal in motion. Taysom Hill keeps it. And he gets a few yards. Can we stop with the Taysom Hill gimmick, please? I'm so tired of it. Taysom back at QB again. Hand off to Devin Neal. That one doesn't really get much. All right, what is it? 3rd down coming up for the Saints. Please take Taysom Hill off the field. It doesn't work. Third and 5. Tyler Shuck is still on the sideline. Kellen Taysom Hill runs it up the gut, and he got a first down. Okay. Still, if Tyler Shoug's going to play this good of a game, you should let him get the final snaps or the game closing snaps. All right, the Saints basically won this game. They're just running at the clock. Another touchdown would be cool. And Taysom Hill is still at quarterback. Handoff to Alvin. Got a few yards. 4 minutes left in the game. Panthers have no timeouts left. I feel like these are just valuable reps that Tyler Shough could be in, just getting the handoffs. Like, just let him finish out the game. Is Taysom Hill just the closing out quarter? I don't know. Hill still in. He's running up the middle. Gets a yard or so. Shough throwing out some booby squeezing hand signals. Third and 4. Taysom still in. Shough not at quarterback. A first down ends the game. So would a touchdown. I mean, the game's already over basically, but Hill keeps it. Hill breaks a tackle. Hill has a first down, and that should do it. Unless the Saints want to run up the score. That's game. Saints got their second win. The Saints got a second win. Tyler Shough's first. Took him 2 weeks. And they're bringing Tyler Shough in, I'm assuming, to just knee it out. What a game. Player of the game has got to be Tyler Shough, right? Player of the game, Tyler Shough. Can we all agree on that? Tyler Shough, player of the game. Can we all agree on that? Olave's probably a sec close. The defense, no one particularly on defense, but the defense in general had themselves an excellent game. Gave up 7 points, multiple turnovers, didn't let the run game cook them. Alante's player of the game. Yeah, he had a good game. TFL, interception. He had a good game too. Saints win. Game without Rashid Shaheed. Losing Trevor Penning doesn't really matter, but they won. I'm just getting the victory post ready to post on IG. A game that was worth setting your antenna up for. Yeah, this is it wasn't all pretty, but it was a good game. There were some things in here that weren't pretty, but they got the W. All around great win. No complaints here. We got a W. Let's get some W's in the chat before we end the stream. We do. Oh, we got celebration emojis. I guess reactions. There we go. All right, 2-8. The Jets are beating the Browns, so that's good as well. Because, well, the Jets are in competition with the Saints for the #1 overall pick. The other teams who are the Titans, I don't know if they played this week. But the Saints, I think, would have the #2 overall pick. But the Titans win if they end up playing. Jets 1-2. We end up with the #2 pick because the Titans still have one win. I don't think they played this week. So the Titans would still have the first pick. I think we'd have the second. This is best case scenario. Falcons lost. Jets won. Saints won. Tyler Shuck looked great. And the Saints still end up with the #2 pick. All right. Tyler Shuck got his first victory. Going into the bye week with some morale. Okay. First win with the rookie head coach and quarterback duo in franchise history for the Saints. That's wild. All right. Let's go. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Fun live stream. We're obviously going to do a video later on today. I got to go eat some damn food though. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later on today. Tune in for the video and see you then.